Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I so want to like rap with that music. I mean, it's not really a rap background, but you know, if you use your imagination, can you do that, boys and girls? Use your imagination and you can pretend like this is a back. Oh no! Oh, whew. For a minute there. Wait a minute. I did. Hey, Kathy. So hold on, stop the presses. So here's what you need to know, and then I have to figure out what the heck I'm going to do about it. So as you know, you may not know this, welcome to the Bob Doyle Show, by the way. I'd love to tell you to subscribe, and I'd love you to do all these things. Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. Forget what I just said. Everything's fine. Welcome to the Bob Doyle Show. Be sure to subscribe and click the bell. I thought something broke. All right, well, I guess it did. My head. Ladies and gentlemen, in the room with us today, we have Cher and Jill and Kathy. Jill, it's been a while, but what I was saying was, you know, so we got doom, do-do-do-do-do-doom, do-do-do-do-do-doom, right? That's going on in the background. And if that was good, I could say, hey, welcome to the show. It's the best thing in the morning, you know, and that kind of thing. But the thing is, there's a delay, and it makes me seem like I don't have rhythm. And I just can't, if there's one thing I don't want out in the world, it's people saying, you know, Bob, he's got the show, secret, law of attraction, but he's got no rhythm, you know what I'm saying? That's the worst laugh ever. Now, you probably saw me look over this way and do like a nod. So you know, right, that I'm communicating with the crew. And the crew was like, basically, this is the signal, pointing at the fan like this because it's freaking hot in here. All right, so anyway, now wait a minute. Do I need a note of absence to love you, said Jill. Yes, Jill, I'm going to need a doctor's note. And I'm going to need it now. Will wait. All right, and so Kathy says my show is awesome. Isn't that nice for her to say, you guys, look, you're in Facebook, you're in YouTube. It's just like, this is so great. So it's been a week since I've done this show. I am completely out of practice. I remember I started a thought a minute ago. This is kind of, if you're new to the show, welcome. What we do here is we start an average between, it varies. It depends on the month, but anywhere between 40 and 50 topics of conversation, and we finish maybe four of them. And what that does is it creates all these open loops in your mind. Open is expansive, it's welcoming, it's allowing. So the more open loops I give you, the more open and expansive your mind becomes. More possibilities come into your life because of me, and you're welcome. All right, what else we got? Cher has shared to the Facebook group. I think this is a great idea. Sharing is caring, boys and girls. That's what my mom never once said. I begged her to. I would say, Mom. There was a time I used to call her Mommy for a while, and then I don't remember how old I was. But then it was Mom. I'm like, Mom, I forgot what I even said. All right, so you'll all be happy to know that, as you can tell, you know, I still don't have my eyeglasses, my actual prescription glasses. I lost them several days ago, and no, I still haven't replaced them, and I'll explain why as soon as I come up with a valid answer. But luckily, we have replacements today. I gotta say, this is awesome. I mean, look, when they were handed to me just now, I thought, okay, as a bit, we'll wear these, and you know, everybody will say, oh, that's terrible, don't wear those. But clearly, I think we're all in agreement that this is it. And I don't even need to be able to see anymore. As long as I look like this, the world people will read to me. They will describe what I'm looking at with crystal clarity. Like if I was to be looking straight ahead, I'd say, well, I see sort of a fuzzy purple blanket. They'd say, no, sir. It is sharp, crystal clear, in focus purple blanket. And see, then that's like me having almost like Superman vision with these glasses. Because look, do you want to see closer? They got a whole thing on the side. Now look, some may say, Bob, it says Tiffany and Company, and that's a flower. Are you sure those are is that the look you're looking for? Well, yes, it is. I'm sure it is. See, Jill even agrees. She says, "Oh wow, so cool, glasses," right? Now, I can't let the fact that there's a little diamond sparkly flower there define whether or not I am my own person. I have my own, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to go with the societal norms. I mean, what? I say, okay, fine. So what? If there was a football on there, then it'd be okay. Come on, guys. This is the 21st century or something. All right, it's time for your ukulele lesson. So get your uke. Let's do this together. We always do this. Do you remember? Why don't you have your ukulele yet? I send out all these reminder emails. Xavia's here. That's all we were doing. We were just kind of holding space for Xavia. And now that she's here, we will, of course, applaud for her. And you may be seated. Now, turn to your Bob Doyle guides to chapter 2, verse 6. And let's read it aloud together. Everyone say it with me. Oh, come on, everybody. O ye who show this, watch now. This is the part that didn't get proofread. O ye that show this, watch now. Time, coffee. Oh, yeah. All right, good. See? And that's how we start your day. Right here. Obviously, those of you who watch the show, you know this already. We always do this every single week. You probably don't even have to refer to the guide anymore because you've got it memorized. Am I right? Share, tiptoe through the tulips. I used to know that. Tiptoe, but I don't anymore. Wait. I could probably do it, but lesson's over. Look, we've got so much planned today. This is probably the best planned show I've ever done. Like, to the second schedule. Like, you may think, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, sounds like you're coming off the cuff and just trying to fill an hour. I know. That's because I'm a pro. I'm supposed to make it look easy and effortless. Now you might say, well then, how will we know if maybe you're just not putting an effort into it? You won't, because I'm a pro. Just marinate in that for a second while I take a sip of coffee. Cher just keeps placing requests. Like this is some sort of ukulele jukebox. Jukulele. Huh. Bookmark that one. But don't steal it. It's like an all-request ukulele show. Of course, that would mean that I would need to know every song ever. And I am at least 11 songs shy of that goal. And I know it'd be Cher's a Wonderwall. I haven't gotten there yet. Wonderwall. All right. Vasiliki says those glasses give you an air of incognito. I thought it was just the new soap gel, shower gel. Let's take that again. Hold on, we're going to take it. We can edit this out. Vasiliki says, these glasses give you, let me just take it again. Just one more time. I swear I'm going to get it this time. Okay. Vasiliki says, these glasses give you an air of incognito. Now I can't even remember what I was going to do. 7 seconds. That's the buffer. If I don't, it's got to get done in 7 seconds. All right, what do we got? We got Paul here. Bob Proctor said that if he was to start all over again, he would probably get into network marketing. Yeah. Lots of people said that. I think Warren Buffett said that. I think that's actually who you're thinking of. But Bob could say it too. Look, I don't know. Wow, that was not the first time that's happened. Probably won't be the last. And she gets all this every time I do that. I couldn't even do it on purpose right now. I don't remember what button. I dropped this piece of candy. Hold on, let's see if we can do it again. I did it again. I'm awesome. Just in case you were wondering. All right, so say you look, I still haven't gotten my glasses found. This is by far the longest I've ever lost them. I've given up. Have I? No. Do you know how I'll know that I haven't given up? When every time I walk into a room, I stop looking for them. Like, I have looked in the same places a million times, like waiting for some sort of glasses miracle to occur. And then what happens if they do? Like, let's say there's a drawer right here. Let's say I open it right now and there's no glasses in it, because I've looked there a million times, right? But let's say for fun, I open it again and there they are. Okay, great, I found my glasses. But WTFA. Right? Now I got to live with that the rest of the day. Like, okay, what's happening here? Maybe that would explain the stacked chairs downstairs, too. I don't remember doing that. Okay, so Emily is here. I think actually she's not here. I think she might still be in Indiana, but I might be saying that a year from now, because that's what I'm going to always remember. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Okay, I think... Okay, stop. Everyone just stop. In fact, let's play the freeze game. All right, so like whatever you're doing right now, okay, freeze. Unfreeze. Freeze. Unfreeze. I should have said if you're driving, don't play this game. Because, yikes. Right? Accelerate. Freeze. I didn't say steer. I'm almost out of coffee. Then what? Here's what will happen. I will begin to talk like this, and I won't stop until I get more coffee. So if you like me talking like this, make sure no one gets me coffee. All right, I can't do that. I could. I will. No, I won't. So I promised hammer time. Oh, if I only had a hammer. I'd hammer in the morning. I'd hammer in the evening. All over this land. From there, I'm at a loss. Last time I heard that song, I was 9. I don't know. So the implication from the description of this show, wherever you might have seen it, be it Facebook, be it YouTube, be it a dream you had last night, is that I'm going to share announcements of some kind to catch you up on some news. The reason I haven't yet gotten new glasses or whatever, because I basically have given. I'm 99% sure I'm never going to see them again. And if you've been following Under the Tree this week and all my other stuff, which I guess I should talk about too, you'll know that my glasses they've been wanting to get out of my life for a while. They jump off my face, they get stepped on, they get sat on, bent. I've had to bend them into shape a million times, and then this time they just said they saw the opportunity to get out, and they said, "I'm out of here." Talking like some kind of Bill Clinton cartoon. He does Bill Clinton cartoons too? A Law of Attraction. Ukulele. Voiceover. Virtual reality. And Bill Clinton cartoon. I don't know what that was. Look. Now I have dos cupos of cafe. Hashtag random Spanish. Hold on. Thank you. Nice to have help. Hello, my name is Inigo Montano. You get my better time. All right, I'm going to set this down precariously. It's definitely tilting. That's probably not a good idea. Why tempt fate, folks? I mean, sometimes it's fun. You're walking down the street, you see fate on the other side, and you're going, you know, when it goes, huh, what? You just do enough movement with your hands to catch it. But then you could be like, hey, fate. I mean, you wouldn't say it because I'd screw up the whole thing. But, you know, you're like shooting thought rays at fate. And you're going, and then you see it turn, and you just go, you know, because this is a natural movement. That's how you get out of it. This is a little tip for when you tempt fate next time. You're welcome. All right. Cher says, but those rabbits at the top of the hill, they may have run off with your glasses. Boom. Cher, boom. Cher, boom. Boom, boom. Cher, boom. Cher, boom. Cher, boom, 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 boom. I'm hearing it in my head. You got to fill in the... I don't have... Look, I can't. This is a two-way street. I can't just keep doing this show at you all the time. You got to do it with me, right? So I throw out the boom, boom, Cher, boom, boom, Cher. And then somebody else has got to go... And then somebody's got to get a trombone that goes... Boom, boom. And then we got like an ensemble. Everybody record their parts on video. You send it to me, and then I layer them up, and then we have a song. It's the next big viral thing. Let's go to your comments. We've got Paul thanking me for answering, addressing the Bob Proctor situation, as it will now be called in the annals of history. That's right, I did say annals, and I was very careful to. All right, so how much time have I wasted? 17 minutes. Pretty good, huh? Like to see you do it. Come on. Do it right now. That, see? Well, I can do it with some preparation. That's not the... No. If you do it with preparation, guess what? By definition, you're not doing it. Why would you get to the point? That is a great question. I would. I will. Oh yeah, I never finished. See? Don't you feel expansive? Today's a great day to manifest. All right. The reason that I still have not gotten these glasses repaired, replaced, figure out what I'm going to do with my eyes in general is because there's just been so much going on, ladies and gentlemen. Out of Bounds. Hey, that's... I don't know who that is. I don't know who Out of Bounds is. Out of Bounds. Bass guitar. Out of Bounds. I don't know. I'm racking my brain here, but I can't. I can't think of it. Give me a first name, Outa. Look, it could be their name. There's been weirder names. I mean, right? Bob Doyle. Ugh, doesn't get more... Sorry. It's my daughter. Hey, so I'm kind of doing this live show, this Bob Doyle Show. I'm wondering if I could call you back a little bit later. Okay?
Maybe.
All right. All right, awesome. Love you too. Bye. That was my daughter, Deborah. She, oh, yes. Let's hear it for Deborah. Yeah, she doesn't... I think she knows I have a show. I can tell you she's never watched 1 second of it. And why would she? It's only been on for 5 years in one way, shape, or form. My kids don't get me. My kids don't get me. Because they haven't subscribed. Like you need to do right now. And click that bell so that you'll always be reminded when this show goes live. And this is live. I can prove it because I'm responding to a Walter, who is Walter. Outa is Walter. Out of Bounds is Walter. Hello, Walter. Everyone say hello to Walter. Please. You can say hi, Walter, or you can say hi, Outa. Whatever. Boy, that coffee. How come when other people make me coffee, it tastes better than when I make it myself? My guess is more cream than I put in. That's my guess. Cher, I would pass along your hello to my daughter, but you know what she'd say? Okay. So, all right. Now, before we get into the announcements, the things I've been up to, things that are coming up that you can be a part of or completely ignore. Thank you, Richard's here. Met Richard in person the other night. See, now I feel like I have to bump. I just have to like skip to something. All right, so we're going to get to something interesting. Hi, I'm Bob Doyle, the host of this show. I'm both the Bob part and the Doyle part, and this what you're watching, believe it or not, is the show part. Bob, wasn't the show going to be about you interviewing people who make the world a happier place? Yeah. Okay, so Cher says, I can relate to that. Our kids turn into adults and they don't get it. They don't get us. It's a generation gap. That's right. Generation gap. So, Burnin' Turtle Travel, ladies and gentlemen. That's Richard. Met him the other night at the No More Secrets event that we did here in Las Vegas, Nevada. It was a live event where I talked about my journey through not just the law of attraction, but the career of the law of attraction, the whole being in the secret, and etc. And then the sort of behind the scenes up and downs of my life was during that. This is a picture of what you could have received had you been in our presence, which would have been an invitation to this thing that is over in Vegas. We did it in Vegas. It's already done. Okay. However, good news for those of you who couldn't make it. I've got there was also teaching. I've got 2 opportunities for you to be a part of this. One, you could act on right now. One, I got to get some stuff done before you can. That's just the fact. Hang on a second. I forgot. I'm not cool. There we go. Chicago. Right? Chicago. What a town. It's a toddling town. It's my kind of town. Chicago is. My kind of town. And I'm going to be coming to Chicago, Illinois. Mark your calendars. October 12th, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Fort Knox Studios. Not the Fort Knox Studios, Bob. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Those are really nice. That's a really nice facility, say those of you in the know. Oh, yeah, it is. Because you know what? Bob Doyle from The Secret doesn't just show up in some facility that's not top notch. We were at the Enlightenment Center the other day. Wow, that's crazy. I can't believe that happened again. We were at the Enlightenment Center the other day, a lovely space, and then this place in Chicago. So, and it will hold almost 3 times as many people as the Enlightenment Center. So if you are in or around the Chicago area, here's what you do. I wish I had a... Let's see what happens if I do this. That works. That's freaking amazing. No More Secrets live event. BobDoyleShow.com/secret event. You know something that we're doing different this time that we didn't do last time. Are you ready? Are you? Wait a minute. Hold on. There's a whole conversation going on with Annette. Here I'm trying to talk about Chicago, and everybody just wants to talk about Annette all the time. Okay, I get it. It's fun to talk about Annette. But let's get back to this for a sec. We're also having a VIP lunch. That's very important person. So we do the event. We change your life, etc. And then, those of you who are VIPs in Chicago, my kind of town, we're going to be sitting down to an intimate lunch. Not like candlelight and soft music, although who knows? Probably not, though. And we'll hang. You, me, and all the other VIPs. And you can ask me questions that maybe you wouldn't ask in front of a, the general admission folks. You know what I'm saying? So that's happening. So that's one thing that's coming up. So if you're in and around Chicago, or if you're like moving there, this is like, you know how you move and you unpack and you just want to chill? You don't want to do anything. Well, instead, move to Chicago, and then once you got the car unloaded, you got the piles, and we'll do this, we'll deal with this later. And you're exhausted and all you want to do is sleep. Instead, get in the car, go to the Fort Knox Studios. It'll be 11 a.m. because you will have moved all night. You've been up for 28 hours straight. You are insane right now. You're freaking hallucinating. Perfect time to get behind the wheel and drive on down to the Fort Knox studios to see the No More Secrets live event with Bob Doyle. And then, when it's over, you'll have been awake for now probably around 30-something hours. Let's go to lunch. Right? We'll get you a big plate of pasta and a banana. Right? And then you will ask questions which will probably be incoherent at that point, but you know, we'll all play along. You'll get in your car and somehow make it home, and you will sleep the best sleep you've ever had. Thanks to coming to the No More Secrets live event in Chicago, Illinois, at Fort Knox Studios with Bob Doyle. BobDoyleSecret.com/secret event. Best promo ever. Thank you very much. Be sure to subscribe, and if you need something promoed, I'm your man. Molded cheese? Ladies and gentlemen, how tired of you of cheese that's just crystal clear and clean and healthy? Thanks, Grandma. I'm a new age person. I want cheese with mold on it. Mold? That sounds ridiculous. Old people, am I right? Okay. Anyway, so Richard was at the event the other day, and that's why I decided to talk about it, because he came into the room. Now, did we already share the information that the world's tallest snowman was higher than a 12-story building? Now, higher than a 12-story building. I don't know. That makes me laugh in this age of 420. The tallest known snowman was higher than a 12-story building. Dude, did you check out Frosty? First of all, okay. Not hiding it at all. The body spray isn't fooling anybody. And you got like 5 mints in your mouth and you're chewing gum. Good try. I asked him how he was doing. He was just like, you know, he was higher than a 12-story building. Okay, you guys are getting a lot of exercise standing up and clapping for me. Alright, so if you're wondering where you can see a 1,700-pound chocolate mousse named Lenny, the answer is Maine. Maine! Tracy says, Chicago, here we come. Tracy, we're going to be talking to Tracy in just a minute. It may be more than a minute. It just depends on how fascinating this can stay being. Ooh, that's not good. Hey, that's cheetah butt. See, I guarantee you, when you tuned in, the last thing you were thinking, the third from the last thing you were thinking you were going to see is a cheetah butt. But that's what we do here on the bottom. No, we don't do cheetah butts. Let's just make that clear. What we do is we surprise you with visual things. In this case, it was a cheetah butt. So don't go around talking about, do you see that Bob Doyle cheetah butt show? Just don't. You can. You know what? All PR is good PR. Say whatever you want. I don't care. I'm not the boss of you. Although I'd like to be, because you... Too much coffee? What are you talking about? You are speaking out of school. Hopefully, because if you're in school watching this show speaking, then the teacher's going, Annette, and then that's still another person talking about, what are you doing over here? There's all sorts of rearranging of cups and things, and I'm going, well, she's probably got a plan, and sometimes I can figure it out, but this time I cannot. All right. We're going to be talking now. Well, hold on. Is there anything else I can talk about without bringing Tracy on? Oh, here's a fun thing. Forget it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it because it's 8:29, and at 8:29 each week, you know that is when I take a thing I was going to do and not do it. So it doesn't even matter how important it is, how critical it is to anything. If I don't do it, I mean, if it comes up to do at 8:29, I have to cancel it. It's just part of the format of the show. Long-time listeners, first-time callers know this. Bob, need the link to the event here, please. Okay, we're going to need someone to, and we know who's going to do it. It's going to be Tracy. She's going to type in the link to the event that looks like this so that it can be clickable. No more secret. Oh, See, that's something else I can talk about without bringing Tracy in. Not that I'm trying to avoid bringing Tracy in. Oh, hold on just a second. Newark, Delaware. I don't know anybody from New York. Is this for you guys? Annette? You know what? I'm just gonna decline this now. And I think what I'll also do is turn off my freaking vote. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? So that link's going to show up. Okay, so that's on Facebook that Cher's asking for it. So I have to do it in Facebook and the Tube of Eunice. The Tube of Eunice. Eunice. She's a friend of my aunt's. All right, No More Secrets. Also the name of a new podcast hosted by me. Otherwise, why would I be talking about it? It is a law of attraction related podcast, and here's how you can get to it. Are you ready? Might have a booking, Jill says. What? For Chicago, Jill? Is that what we're saying? You gonna be there in Chicago? Okay, I want to see you at the VIP lunch. No More Secrets, right? So I've been wanting to do No More Secrets as a thing for a few years, right? Because, I mean, No More Secrets? Come on. Come on. So, No More Secrets has been the title of these live events that I'm doing. Oh, boy. Talk about not finishing a loop. We got the Chicago... Hello. We've got the Chicago event, and we will also be doing these online, too. So that you can, if you can't travel, if you're in another country or on another planet or hiding in a closet, I don't know what you're doing. But you can watch it online. Well, so we'll do some of those. But I got to tell you, there will be no free hugs. I'll tell you what, here's what we'll do. I got it. You sign up for the online version, which we'll launch here shortly. We'll send you a digital coupon for a free hug. Ah, come on, you can't get better than that. That means we could be, I could be, I don't know, I could be at the grocery store. And then you're in the grocery store. And you see me from afar. Oh my God, it's Bob Doyle. I want a hug right now, but I can't afford them. Wait a minute. I've got this coupon. You'll come over. You know, I'll scan it with my QR code reader, validate, make sure it's not a copy because these things get passed around. eBay, forget about it. And then we hug right there in the grocery store. Oh, wow. Wow. All right, but anyway, you get those anyway if you come to the live event in Chicago. But we'll give you the coupon, and don't think I won't. When you will get a coupon for a free hug if you go online. But it's silly for me to continue to talk about it when you can't sign up for it yet. But I'm a silly guy. So anyway, No More Secrets podcast. You know, for a long time I did this law of attraction Q&A. Q standing for the word question and A answer. So it's questions and then they're followed by answers. So you would ask a question and I would answer it about the law of attraction. See how it works? You ever heard of Q&A before? Well, that's how it works. So the podcast, you know what a podcast is, right? Oh God, I really don't want to go down this road. Was basically the audio of that video broadcast, right? So it's a bunch of Q's and A's. Well, the new podcast is being created as a podcast for a podcast, which means it's just going to be more focused, more content rich. And you can subscribe today and hear the episode that we dropped last week with Christy Whitman at Bob Doyle LOA. No, sorry. Well, you can do it. That's confused. My phone is ringing again. NoMoreSecretsPodcast.com. 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 That will take you over to the website for the podcast. Me Speak Not. No. Where you can then subscribe via iTunes and Stitcher. Soon to come on Spotify. Anyway, I think you'll really like it, as others do as well. So check it out. It's just another fun law of attraction. And then we do talk to people about law of attraction stuff, but we don't talk about it's not really like the same old type of interview where it's like, give us your tips. It's more like inside talk. Inside, like industry talk, maybe. Yeah, I don't care about that. Oh, you will care about it. Give it a try. Go listen. Go. You can just go. Don't even worry about those links I gave you. Just go to your favorite. Well, you got to go to Apple Podcast or Stitcher right now. Search for No More Secrets or my name. You'll see that I got a few podcasts out there. Yeah, there's so much hidden Bob Doyle content out there. You have no idea because you haven't taken the time to look. Hang on, this coffee's going to get cold in a minute. Gay. Too late. All right, Tracy says inner circle kind of talk. Inner circle is the coaching, community support aspect of the No More Secrets thing. Wasn't really going to talk about it, but so I'm not gonna. Okay, what else can I tell you before bringing in Miss Tracy? I think that's about it for right now. She'll remind me if I screwed something up. So now to talk about the other things that have been going on and are coming up and etc. I'd like to. She's not moving. She's making no. There's no indication that she's hearing what I'm saying right now. Okay, here we go. Even though she's right across from me. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome all the way from across the room, Miss Tracy Sadlow.
Hello.
And her magical ukulele.
I cannot play this thing.
Hey, you got to believe it yourself. Let's watch that self-talk. I also could have said, not with that. Now, if we both had those, that'd be great. Well, we don't. Well, okay, hold on.
Wait. I'm asking.
You know why we're doing this? Because the future's so bright.
Good morning.
Buenos dias. Hashtag
Random Spanish.
All right, so Tracy, you will remember from last week's episode.
Yes.
She was sitting over there. We were using a 2-camera thing, which was fun, but whatever.
We weren't set
We're
up
going to
today.
do it again.
We will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would just be too cumbersome for this particular conversation to just keep going back and forth.
What he said.
And also, if you follow me on Facebook, how many of you do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of you, great. If you follow me on Facebook and are familiar with the live broadcasts we do there, Under a Tree, etc., you'll see that Tracy's been included in a lot of those lately.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's because there's just so much me you can take. You gotta
need a
have a little
balance.
balance.
See?
Balance. We're both Libras.
We're both Libras.
And so it's very balanced.
Mm-hmm.
So if I say too much stuff, she says, stop saying so much stuff. Oh, Cher says, hold on, will there be a No More Secrets book? Thank you for reminding me. That is kind of part of what I was going to say.
So good.
Yes. That is the other thing, is that book is being written. Publishers, don't make me come after you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, that book's being written. In fact, it's on my true story, right? Today.
True story.
Today is writing time for
It is.
that book. So.
Yes.
And it'll be like an expanded version of the story. Oh, forget it. We'll talk about it later. We'll have pre-orders available soon.
But not today.
Not today. I got other stuff
Coming
I got to
soon.
do today. Coming
Yes.
soon. All right. So anyway, so you've heard Tracy and I talk about various things, and she's also been helping me with the show. So
Throwing
if you love
things
this
at her.
show, you can thank her for every. If it just depends. Whatever your opinion of is the show, Tracy helps. God, can we take that again?
I don't know.
Can we edit this out?
Do I
We're
have
gonna
to
edit
be?
this
I
out.
don't know. Responsible
Annette's-
for the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, you write the script. I wouldn't know what to say. And this is brilliant writing because it sounds like I'm just making this up right now, but this was heavily rehearsed. That's why those shows are a week apart. We have a whole week of rehearsal where we have to do blocking, and then she's writing all this, and I'm reading this going, this is going to sound like I'm making this up on the spot. And you're going, yeah, I know. I'm a great writer. And that's how we roll around here. No More Secrets book, says Paul with the, see, he's into it.
Yay! It's going to be amazing.
And Jill is also a Libra. Get out. And Annette and Jill are both Libras.
Okay, so birthdays. So October 15th.
8th.
Gotta know.
Okay.
Let us know.
All right. So Tracy and I are working on other things together as well. Duh. Right. And we've talked about it a couple of times here and there, but we're going to talk about it more right now. One of the things that how do I get into this? Maybe I don't. I should have thought this through. Look at this. I managed 40.
I thought this was all scripted
40
out.
Well, brilliant writing. I'm off book right now.
Yeah.
Brilliant
This is
writing.
free. This is channeling.
Cher says, Cher is accusing us of never rehearsing these shows.
Shh. It's a secret. Oh, hey, no more secrets. Damn it. She's right. You're right. It's true.
Yeah.
You're right.
Tracy and I have been working in the background for several months on a new project, a new brand, if you will, a whole new a professional direction, if you will, an empire.
An empire.
That we are calling Luscious Living Lifestyle. Here's our business card.
Ooh. Turn
And,
it.
wait, hold on. Yeah, there's the back.
That's the best.
Now, does that give you an idea? Look, we've got lips eating chocolate. We've got some incense going. We've got these pretty eyes all day, every day.
Yummy.
Right. Don't you look at that and just go, and look, and here's some chocolate just to go an
Right
extra
on, yes,
layer
exactly.
of yum on it.
Yes.
So the brand, if you will, is about taking your boring ass life.
Really?
All right, we'll cut that out.
That needs to be
Yeah,
edited
okay,
for
okay,
sure.
okay. There.
Thank goodness.
Perhaps perhaps you're experiencing somewhat the ennui.
Stress?
I've been waiting to just the malaise, ennui, other words that are not English derivative.
Mon
You know,
Dieu.
it's mon Dieu. Perhaps your life is a bit I don't know, boring, dull, sad, worrisome. Luscious Living Lifestyle is about making little tweaks to your everyday life that make it a little bit more delicious, yummy, luscious. Relax. So, and then if you don't want to talk in those terms, relaxed, more open up a space for creativity and connection and grounded and whatever. We live in such a high stress world, probably because we drink way too much coffee.
Wait, this was the rearranging. So the
This represents the ingestion of coffee since the beginning of this show. I see now why she's doing this.
I'm way overcaffeinated.
Honestly, well, anyway. All right, so again, we won't go too deep. Well, we could. I don't know.
You can do now, not scripted. Run with it.
And that's all she got written. She had 43 minutes of written content.
I
Now
didn't
we
think
have
it was
no
gonna go
script.
beyond that, and so
Now we have
here
no
are.
script, so I don't know what. Well, we're just gonna have to make stuff up as we go on.
Just wing it.
All right.
But
The way that Luscious Living is going to have its impact is through several different channels,
Correct.
including, but not limited to, a podcast, where we'll be talking to people who create product, services, innovate ideas, or who have implemented ideas regarding how to take your life and improve its quality and tap more into the sensual nature of being a human being.
Exactly. Change your state.
Yeah, move.
Right.
The taxes in your
No.
state are crazy.
Unless you live in Nevada.
Right, okay. Right. Anyway, so podcast, YouTube stuff, shows like this kind of, well, except different back. It doesn't matter. That's all going to be shared. What I'm talking about now is we're also going to be doing retreats and events.
Correct.
Local events here in Las Vegas, regional events around the country, and perhaps the world, but also retreats. So obviously retreats. Does everyone know what a retreat is? Anyone not know? You in the back.
Wait. It's like this? A treat?
No.
But it retreats?
Nope. Yes, it's two of those. You
It's like
get one,
repeat?
and then you get another one.
Right.
You've been retreated.
Right. See, this is why the sunglasses, right? So we need them on a retreat.
Jill gave us an ooh for the Luscious Living Lifestyle. And look, she's got dancers.
How did you do that?
I think
That's
there are
so
those are
cool.
our dancers. Those are the Bob Doyle Show dancers.
That's fabulous.
All right. Anyway, sorry, I was too busy looking at those things. Retreat. So we have our first retreat coming up in February of 2020. Retreat. Costa Rica. 4 fabulous days. in a luscious environment, in a retreat space that we will completely consume. It'll be all us.
All of us.
We're not sharing our space with a bunch of other yahoos from Timbuk 4.
Got the whole place to ourselves.
Sounds good, right?
Yep.
And so, obviously, activities, etc. But we'll also be
Waterfall hikes.
bringing waterfall hikes.
Yes.
Just as
Back
an example.
riding.
Massage. But then we'll also be doing sort of the teaching points. Like we're going to be showing you different ways to bring this sensory activation into your life. Like we'll focus on something for the sense of smell. Perfect. How perfect was that? She sprays this, like creating these sort of
exactly.
essential oil sprays and those.
Healthy, organic, luscious.
Right.
Changes your state and just
She
immediately.
really likes to say change your state.
I do.
Loves it.
Okay. I see Tony Robbins kind of thing. Yes, exactly that kind of sense. It's like.
But like we'll be showing you how to make this kind of stuff. Now some of you go, I already know how. Well, some people don't.
And
Like-
we're going to do it there and just really kind of, together as a group, feel.
It's a hands-on
It's all
thing.
feel.
So lighting and sound. We're even
Yes.
going to bring virtual reality into the mix. Now here's what I'd love for you to do. If a retreat sounds fun, and look, you'd be hanging out with us, so even if there weren't
If you can
any
do
activities,
that for 4 days.
we could just sit and stare at each other for 4 days. That alone, talk about a treat.
Who is calling you?
Well, now I'm being
incessantly?
texted
Oh. Tracy Samlow comment.
on my video.
Oops. Who's that girl?
Here's what you can do. First of all, to find out about it, here's what you do. LuciousLivingLifestyle.com. We should probably have this typed in too. LuciousLivingLifestyle.com/retreat.
/
Right, if there was any confusion about which direction the slash should be. Let's go with forward.
Because
Let's
it
go to your
works.
comments real quick. Bye. Annette's leaving everyone.
What? Annette, well, have a
Annette.
beautiful day.
All right.
Enjoy. It's hump day. Move through with grace and ease.
Right. And remember, Grace and Ease both owe me $20. So
I gotta get them to pay up.
So at LuciousLivingLifestyle.com/retreat, you can get yourself on a waiting list.
Correct.
So
We're pulling all the details together
yeah,
as we
but
speak.
we're really close.
Yeah.
We've got the dates.
Yeah.
But we just have to flesh out all the schedule, all that stuff. It's just
Yes,
details. But here's the really cool. If you can also make a deposit. That's right. Commit. Say I'm there. Dadgummit.
Because you know you want.
In fact, that's what the button should say. I'm there, dadgummit.
Yes.
Here's the benefit for deposit. Because we're still putting our packages together because we've got different room configurations, and so there will be levels. Are
Correct.
you with the group? Are you by yourself? How many free massages do you want? That kind of stuff. We're putting those together, so all those details will be ironed out. But if you make a deposit and say, I'm there, dadgummit, when we launch the thing with all the final package prices, etc., you'll get, in addition to the deposit you've already made, another 10% off the price. See?
Of whichever package you pick.
Right, of whatever package you pick. So it's like, it's like a fast action discount. A bonus for you people who know what you want and aren't afraid to ask for it.
Yeah, that.
So go, and then there's this video you can watch,
And feedback. Well, no, okay. So he doesn't.
She keeps asking for feedback.
Because I want to know. Do you feel it? Do you get it?
All right.
Do you love it?
All right, so I guess here's the deal. If you go watch the video and you don't immediately hit the I'm in dadgummit button, it doesn't say that, but then I guess you can tell secretly you can tell Tracy
Right, DM me.
why you said, you know what? I don't want to go to Costa Rica with Bob and Tracy. I don't want to be pampered.
I don't wanna
want to
play.
learn all these ways that I can. I don't want to
I
come
don't
home
want
with a luscious
luscious
loot. Luscious loot, they
Loot?
said in unison.
That was pretty fun.
So when you go home from this retreat, you're going to bring a luscious loot bag with you. What's in the luscious loot bag? Well, the very things that we worked with you on at the event, so that you can take all the amazing sensory experiences, and they're multi-leveled.
Correct.
where it's all about combining the activators for your sense of touch and sight. You know your senses.
But do they know there's extras?
There's extras.
The sense of movement, the sense of space. There's how we perceive the world through those feelings is your senses.
Right, so we're going to be talking about all
that.
that stuff, and then you'll go home with your loot bag. I don't know what color it will be, or even if it is a literal bag.
It depends how much we can fit into what.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that's that.
Yeah, that's good.
So this bag will contain something from
Each sense.
and these gifts will be courtesy of Bob and Tracy, but also our vendors and sponsors who have these items or solutions to offer.
Correct.
Right? Like a purveyor of essential oils or a smart lighting system or some cool sound thing. These would be the vendors and the sponsors who would become a part of the event, part of the retreat, get their name out there, be interviewed on our podcast, be out there on our YouTube channel, be out there on our website, in the store. Exposure in perpetuity, a word we love to say these days. So if you are watching this or know someone who is a purveyor, if you will, a potential, like, hey, they seem like a fit for this type of thing.
What they do is luscious.
Right. Then by all means, get them in touch with us so that we can have a conversation. We have several vendor and sponsor packages available for those who want to get involved. We can do long-term relationships. We can do short-term relationships. We can see other people.
We're co-creating everything we do.
Yes, we're co-creating
Yes.
everything we do.
Everything
We do.
we do.
Co-creating it. We are.
It's fun.
Yeah.
more
So wait,
fun.
now Cher's leaving.
I know. Well,
She's
had-
off to meet
had
her
an
aunt
awesome
for
day.
lunch.
Yes. Oh,
Thanks,
that's
Bob and
awesome.
Tracy. We'll check it out. Deep bow.
Aww. Namaste.
I would have bowed further, but I'm afraid of hitting the Melanie Moore promo slide for the 4th time. Okay, so are we clear? So we want you to go and here's the other thing. You're just going, I'm not sure I get this luscious living lifestyle concept yet, Bob. You're kind of all over the place, and you've had way too much coffee, and you're not letting Tracy talk enough.
You're fine.
That's okay.
It is the Bob Doyle Show. Just saying.
You're right. It doesn't
See?
say
Somewhere
and
it says
Tracy.
No, it doesn't
just
do that
says,
anywhere.
"The,"
I'm
but
just
that's
like
just me up there.
I'm like the Robin.
But but Tracy and I will have our own luscious living thing.
Yes, that would be fun.
And then everyone's going to love her more than me because her smile's way better. Mine's like,
You're funnier.
that's totally subjective.
I think you're funnier.
Well,
I don't know.
That's nice.
Yes.
That's nice of you to say.
Yeah, it's true.
But if you would like to know a little bit more about luscious living lifestyle in general and the concept and get a feel for it, here's what you can do. Remember how we said luscious living without the burp? LusciousLivingLifestyle.com/retreat /retreat before? Well, take out that whole /retreat stuff and just go to LusciousLivingLifestyle.com.
Correct.
You will go to what is basically a temporary page that has some cute little quote on it while we build out the main, there's so much to this. But what you can do right away is if you just wait a second and a half, it'll pop up and say, hey, get this free 5 tips to luscious living or whatever it is. It's this beautifully laid out PDF file that explains the concept, the philosophy
Everything.
of luscious living. It's magazine style. It's really nice.
It is. It's
And
luscious.
and it has examples of each of the 5 senses the main 5 senses, and ways that what we mean by here's a simple thing you can do, or here's a
Right.
cool, more complicated thing you can do. So you get a concept of what luscious living lifestyle is about and how we're going to be approaching this. So do that. Be in the know. We'll be launching the main website shortly, but right now we're focused on the retreat because we got plenty of time. Right? You've got don't your calendar is empty.
Time. It's
February. What are the dates? Basically,
Well, the week of, and this is where we're
Yeah, that we're
honing
nailing
in,
down.
right? So the 17th through the 23rd.
17th to the 20th. That
It's 4
week.
days. We're working out all the details. That's just exactly it.
Right. And by working it out, we'll have this like in the next couple of days or so.
Yes.
We'll have it all nailed down, so you can do the deposit. Now's the time to do the deposit because once we launch it, then
Goes away.
it just is, and everybody pays full price. But you get 10% off by deposit now. Focus group said, if you talk like this, people just take action. They love it because it sounds authentic. People want a real, authentic connection if they're going to invest their recreational dollars.
This is more than recreational dollars. So first of all, this is educational.
Yes.
And it is going to anchor this relaxation state that you can take with you in every day. That's the whole point of it, is to sort of do a reset, a rewiring.
It's a retreat that keeps on giving.
Yes.
Stephen Webb is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Stephen.
And it's
hello.
about time.
Jill, yes, Batman and Robin.
We have noticed your absence, sir. That's all we've been talking about, actually, up to this point.
Where's Stephen?
We're just, where's Stephen? Where's Stephen? Stephen
know,
Webb.
everybody
Stephen
kept
Webb.
asking. I don't
No
know.
one's asking crazy questions of me right now. Stephen, before the show ends in 4 minutes, post one of your trademark questions and let's get Tracy to answer it.
Yes. Wait. Will you play the uke? Yes, he's bringing his ukulele on the retreat. You are.
Well, we hadn't discussed that.
Well,
but
I would like you to.
I will.
Yes.
I can't go that long without it, so I'd have to do it.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Well, music is part of it. It's, sense, right?
Right. I know you're thinking, the uke doesn't seem too luscious to me. Well, you know what? You haven't heard me in the evening with the lights down and incense going when I'm in a mood.
Mm-hmm. It's luscious.
Tracy got to hear some last night.
I did.
All right.
I did say we should record that.
I know, but you were slow on the draw. You missed the moment.
I know. I got to get on this. I'm so sorry. We'll share another.
But
time.
anyway, so yeah, it's like if for no other reason you want a private ukulele concert, come out to Costa Rica. Mm-hmm. Did I think I just committed to that? No, stop, erase. We're gonna edit that part out too.
No, this is live.
Yeah.
You can't edit it.
Wait, this is live?
Yes.
You mean these aren't bots? This isn't pre-recorded, scripted, whatever?
No.
Steven, you got like a minute to ask a question. Because, we're going to start playing the theme and the whole thing. Is there anything else on this list that we didn't talk about? Nope. So we got the No More Secrets podcast at nomoresecretspodcast.com.
Christy Whitman, one of my favorite people.
She's the first interview.
Yep.
Please go listen.
Yes.
We've got the No More Secrets live event in Chicago coming up in October.
Chicago, I'm coming home. I'm so excited.
My kind of town.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to, so that's bobdoyleshow.com/secret event. And we've got the Luscious Living Lifestyle Retreat in Costa Rica, February 17th through 23rd-ish.
Yep. That week.
At lusciouslivinglifestyle.com/retreat. Here we go. Steven says, I'm still waiting for you to answer what's the strangest thing you found in someone's house. Come on, I answered that, didn't I? Have I really not answered that? What's the strangest thing I found in someone's house? Well, I'm sure the answer is during her move, when we helped her move. That's got to be. So it's like, what's the strangest thing I found? What's the strangest thing?
I'm curious.
I'm way too on the spot.
And whatever you found might not be appropriate to say.
Yeah, I have to filter so many levels.
I lived in this house for 5 years, and my God, it is just mind-boggling to me when you're in a space for a long period of time. Not only the things you accumulate, but the things you forget that you even have. It's just funny. Especially when you have kids. I don't know, if you have kids, mine are 11 and 15, and wow, you just stop.
Steven, thank you so much for posting the link to the podcast. An image even showed up as a result. We'll get on with that.
Good.
Well, that music means...
What was the strangest thing you found in my house?
I don't know. It's too much. I'll have to post it later in the Facebook.
Okay.
All right, so if you're watching on YouTube, come over to Facebook, Bob Doyle Show, Facebook.com/Bob Doyle Show. That's where the comments are flying right here. You're watching on YouTube going, who's Stephen Webb? Because he's in Facebook right now.
You don't have YouTube open.
I do. There's just nobody commenting on YouTube anymore.
Oh, I got it.
So, anyway, well, that's been another exciting episode of the Bob Doyle Show with help from Tracy here. Just remember all those links we gave you, because otherwise we really wasted our breath.
the whole point was just have fun.
I can hear you eliminating one thing after another until you find something you can say about what I find in our house. Yeah, I
You
know.
can hear the wheels turning, right? Sometimes.
All right, it's 9 o'clock. We're running late. We got all this other stuff to do. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay, let's go.
Bob Doyle Show.